Hello everyone, my name is Aditi Patil. I am currently pursuing my engineering first year for specified in AIDS batch. So today we are going to see a problem on reduction formulas. So first, let us see what is reduction formula. Basically, there are two types of reduction formula, but today we are going to see the first type of the reduction formula. So the first type of the reduction formula is that is integration from limits 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to nx dx or integration 0 to pi by 2 cos raised to x cos raised to nx dx. So the formula for that is n minus 1 into n minus 3 into n minus 5, which continues up to 5 into 3 into 1 upon n into n minus 2 into n minus 4 up continues up to 6 into 4 into 3, which is whole multiplied by pi by 2. So always remember that whenever the value of n is even, then this formula will be applicable, or else when the value of n is odd, this formula will be applicable, which is n minus 1 n minus 3 into n minus 5 goes up to 5 into 3 into 1 whole upon n into n minus 2 into n minus 4 follows up to 6 into 4 into 2. So let us solve one problem for better understanding. Let's start with our question, guys. So this is our question. We have integration 0 to a under root a square minus x square dx. So first here we in our formula we have limits up to 0 to pi by 2, and also we have the question like in the formula we have it in the form of sine or cos. So here we have to convert this in the formula of in our reduction formula, that is we have to convert limits from 0 to a to 0 to pi by 2, and question from a square we have to remove the a square or maybe x square, and we have to bring it the form of sine and cos. So let us start. First we will write what we have provided or given in the question. So given is 0 to a under root a square minus x square dx. So now let us substitute our x square with a sine theta so that we may get in the form of our formula. So let us put a is equal to x is equals to a sine theta. So let's first substitute. We must find first dx is equals to a cos theta d theta. Now let us find the limits. So the limits would be when x is equals to 0. When x is equals to 0, theta should also be 0, because here we are putting as x is equals, here we are putting as x is equals to 0 when x is equals to a sine theta. So 0 is equals to a sine theta. So a would come down, it will be again 0 is equals to sine theta, then sine inverse of 0 is equals to 0, sine inverse of 0 is equal to theta, so theta will be 0 degree, right? So for similarly when x is equals to a, theta will be pi by 2. So here we have got the limits from 0 to pi by 2, we have got our question in a formula form. So let us simplify it. Integration 0 to pi by 2 under root a square minus a square sine square theta into a square cos theta d theta. Next, integration 0 to pi by 2. Here we can get a square in common. So by simplifying the overall, we get under root a square in bracket 1 minus sine square theta into a square cos theta d theta. So which is equals to, here we may take a, and a is a constant, we may take it out of the integration sign. A 0 to pi by 2 under root. So as we know, 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta, that is, we know the basic formula, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So we will put 1 minus, sine square theta will as cos square theta into, as it is the forwards, a square cos theta d theta. So here it will come a 0 to pi by 2 cos square theta into under root becomes cos theta into this s square. Again we can bring it out, which will become a square, a cube, a into a square into cos theta d theta. So I'm really sorry guys, here it will come just a because we have got the value for dx as a cos theta. So here it would be a cos theta d theta. So here it will finally become a square cos theta. So our for here it after simplifying it comes a cos square theta d theta. So here you all may can see guys, right, this is in our form of reduction formula here, and is equals to 2, which is equals to e1. So here we should apply the first formula which we have seen, which is n minus 1 into n minus 3 into n minus 5 and so on up to 5 into 3 into 1 upon n minus 2, n minus 4 and so on up to 6 into 4 into 3, and since n is even we have to multiply it by pi by 4. So let us solve according to the formula. Here let us put n is equals to 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. But as we have a square constant, so a square 2 minus 1 is 1. Here we have got 1. So no need to solve further. Upon n, that is 1 into 2. N, that is 2 into 2 minus 2 is 0. So here no need to solve further, into pi by 2, which is equals to a square into pi by 4, which is equals to a square pi by 4. So I hope guys this question you have understood, and also you have understood the type of reduction formula I have taught. Thank you so much.